news this evening, known not only in Iowa but around the world. A devastating fire in 2021 could have been the end for a Lake City business that builds and installs pipe organs for customers around the world. But as Bo Bowman reports, that company is now rising from its ashes.
There's still some signs of construction here in Lake City, but now the doors at Dobson are open. That sound, echoing through thousands of pipes, has found its new home in John Panning's new tuning room.
Each one of them needs to have all that work done.
Just a small part.
This is a plan
of a much larger blueprint.
to have everybody under the same roof. It's amazing.
Since the 2021 fire, employees of Dobson Pipe Organ Builders have been scattered in different spaces all across town, working to assemble their world-renowned musical instruments, now moving into the new construction built to last.
It's a lot more efficient in how it's laid out. Everything's on one level.
The crown jewel, the 46-foot high ceilings in their erecting room, tall enough to fully assemble the organs that double as a work of art.
That's like 15 or 16 feet taller than our old one, so that's going to be a really nice thing.
After the fire, a niche company like Dobson could have moved. But when all your employees have ties to town, Panning says staying put was the right thing to do.
You can't really lose your building and lose your crew and still have a company. So we made the pretty easy decision to stay here.
During their time of transition from old to new, Panning says the support didn't just come from across the street. Many folks from around the world, even those in the same industry, lent a hand to keep them afloat.
Well, it's really humbling. I mean, it's like some of these people are our competitors. I mean, other organ builders. So to have everybody kind of, gather together and help us out, it's a pretty amazing feeling.
The new Dobson building is going to have an open house on October 19th.